You can see how he's all bare on the sides. Yeah. No fur.
So that's probably from...
It's fungal. I don't know if this might be ringworm. Actually, let's turn off some lights. See, there's various little fluorescent bits.
Yes.
And on the tips of his fur.
You think that's ringworm?
It might be. I'm not an expert on this, and I don't. This is not something I. Yeah. See, look. I don't know whether it's just the glucose that he's managed to spill, and he's actually young enough that he's not completely teed off with me over me handling him, but he might take a side swipe at me if he's not happy with me. Okay, sweetie. All right. Come on then. So you just wrap them like that. They've got no option then, and you have to unhook each foot. If you look underneath there, you can't just pull their feet, because if you pull their feet, you'll break their toes if they hold on. So you have to unhook each one. He's quite easy to do. But see, they keep putting their feet up onto everything. Now, he's had some fluids. He's had 5% of his body weight in fluids. And I usually just see if they want to do a wee. And that was a couple of hours ago. Now you can, so come and have a look. Would you like to do a wee, sweetheart? He should be 18 weeks old, because I just measured his forearm. Given that he's probably been starving for a while because there's not a lot of food around here, I probably also should be wearing some latex gloves, because I'm playing with his possible ringworm. Have you got anything, sweeter? Yeah.
See, there was no sign of mum when...
No, he's old enough to be independent. He's 18 weeks. You know. Sometimes the water helps them.
Yeah.
Like, I know it never helps me to pee, but I had one that I turned it off and she stopped peeing. I turned it back on again. She started peeing. Do you want it? Here. Okay. Do you want to see how they put their feet up? That's why you wear gloves as well, because you're trying to go into something. He was seen climbing a tree and falling, and then he was on a rail outside a kindergarten. And I've called him, because he's so bald, I've called him Waldo. Waldo, Baldo. Okay. But that's not normal. That's really... And have a look on the top of his head and the back of his neck. You bite me and I'll bite you back, by the way, sweetheart. See? Everywhere. Yeah. Now, I don't think he's been electrocuted, although some electrocution injuries. Have a look. Gently, sweetheart. Now, I'm just going to hold him like that. Have a look. Now, see his wing looks all mottled? Yeah. Now, see there's patches that are all wrong?
Yeah. Kind of wet.
And see how this is all dry? Put that there. Okay. Now, electrocution injuries look a bit like that, but they feel really papery. And he doesn't like that. Okay, that will be painful because that's fungal. The dryness and everything, which is why we're giving them analgesia. Yeah? What about it, Waldo? Do you like Waldo? Yes, you do. Really? Excellent. I picked a good name for you. Can I have a look at this side? See how, look at all the gently, sweetheart. If you put your finger underneath there, like this, like I'm doing now, this is if you're doing it, then that holds their wing out, and then if you hold by the wrist, not by the tip of the fingers, they'll actually let you do that. He doesn't like it, but don't even think about it. Okay, so let's give him a bath downstairs. We're just going to wipe him over with the Malaseb. Yeah? What do you reckon? Hey, sweetheart. You're having a look. Because I don't think he's hit his head, he's not behaving like he's hit his head. He's not really spaced out. He's quite curious. So I'm actually going to give him something to eat at the moment. I'm going to give him some grapes and some juice. Now, you put your feet up. No, not on me. Yeah, that's right. You find yourself a spot. That's good. I'm just watching how he moves and whether he's moving both of his bits. See, he's moving both wings, and I hadn't seen him do that. The mop thought he had a broken leg, so he's actually hanging quite well. Okay, go in there. Okay, Junior, let's find a clip. It just gives him somewhere. There we are. See? It gives him a happy hang.
In the light?
Yeah, they've got big eyes. They see really well during the day and awesomely at night. They've got a reflector in their eyes to
Possums don't see well at all in this.
give him some glucose gel. And he knows that he likes that. Yeah, see. So, look, he's starving. See how skinny he is? He's being polite and he's trying not to bite me, right? It doesn't always happen. Yeah, try that. Look at that. And now you can see he's not all that well. Instead of just attacking it and killing it and throwing it away and then doing it, he's slowing right down. He's had something for pain and he's a bit la-la. And that's always a good sign of a sign of how they are in their head.
Yeah. Right, how quickly they eat.
Well, yeah, if they won't eat apple, they've got a headache.
Right.
I mean,
Did you pick him up?
today, this afternoon.
This is the first time you fed him?
Yes, I leave them, I don't feed them straight away in that you don't know what their head's doing, and when they've had some analgesia a few hours later, you can see better how they're doing rather than immediately.
You're in shock.
Now, are we friends? Mr. Waldo, can I just look at your back? Turn over a little bit. See if I pinch him up.
Did you give him fluids?
Yeah.
Did you get fluids in there?
Well, see how it sticks together?
Yeah.
When you do that, that means he's quite dry.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give him some more in a bit. But we just need to bathe him. And he's thinking about having a spat now because you see how he's going slower?
Very cute.
And we'll just give him a bit of a bath and put him back to bed again. May I? So this is my first aid for the night, and then tomorrow I'm going to get them. I think that's quite painful, this,
Yeah.
and you can see how inflamed it is. So tomorrow I'll get a scraping done of them, and we'll just do this.
And how,
He'll keep getting analgesia for a couple of days until it starts improving. Because this is like having a superficial burn all over you. Well, over half of your body.
so why do they
like
get
sunburn
that? Is it
everywhere.
Stress.
Hmm?
Is it stress or it's just a
No,
fungal
it's been really wet, and that's just a fungal infection. Yes, I know. Let me have a look at your other side. So the outside's not bad, but I'm treating both sides because the membrane's so thin. Yeah, good boy. Good boy, Waldo. I know, it's a bit cold as well. I need you to do some flappies. Can you put your chin up for me? That's a good boy. And this stuff can be left on the skin. We don't have to take it off. And it's just because it's so bad that I'm doing it tonight. Otherwise, I'd leave it till tomorrow. Yeah? What do you reckon? Hey. That wasn't nice. That indicates it's probably hurting him. You see? Yeah, look, you know, he's got raw little bits in various places. That's okay.
He's had some painkillers though, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's had. And he'll get some more before I put him to bed. Okay. And then again, if you hold the elbow, you see that you're in more control of the wing. See how, you can see how slimy it is?
Yeah.
And see how it's kind of opaque and opalescent. It kind of shines. So that's not good, and that will lead to a lot of wing contraction. What do you reckon? Can I do your back? Turn over. That's a good boy. He should be really furry. But this dilution, it can be just left on them.
Yeah.
And I put him in the incubator, and that'll evaporate it all.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Like a cat once you give him a bath.
Hello? Ooh, don't give me the evil eye. So basically all I need to do is dry him off a bit put him back to bed, give him some more analgesia in an hour or two before I go to bed myself.
He's quite inquisitive, isn't he?
Yeah, he's also a little bit vague. Like he's not trying to flap off. Here. Once they start flying here, I move them to somebody else. I can't have them flying here.
No.
Okay.
And who else has got space for an error? And
Well, lots of people do. Lots of people have got extra rooms and things like that. Okay.
just see what space she's got.
She's got 2 rooms, so she's got a back room, and Storm's got a couple of rooms. So, hey. Okay, if I put you back up there, and if you put your wings out like that, you might dry off and have the stuff dry off on you. Please try not to groom it off you. What's that? It's just a bit of grunge. Right. In a couple of hours, I'll give you some more analgesia and some more fluids. And I hope you've done a pee. No, he doesn't really need the heat. However, it'll dry out his wings. Put your little things up there, yeah? Not in the front. Okay. See, I've just sort of all put it up there. He doesn't need fluids this first night. He doesn't need food or anything hung in there. I just wanted to see how he was doing and how his head state was. Okay, pee down the back of the incubator like everybody else does. Make sure you pee on the edge of every single towel. Yeah? Okay. Well, hello, my little one. How are you doing today? Look at your skinny little waist. Yeah, I've got stuff for you downstairs. How about we go down there? Yeah? Yeah. 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 Okay, I'm going to leave you with a full mouth. Hmm? Yeah, good boy. Oh, yeah. Okay. And look at your skinny little belly.